And Scott Starboard.
Hey, Scott!
Scott Starboard.
All right, I'll get Scott.
Scott Starboard.
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 Starboard.
Scott Starboard.
Scott Starboard!
Now, turn it up, feel the baseline, gallop fast, collide past the stars, shoot through the mass. Hands high, cheer flows like the breeze. The Scott Starboard vibe, breaking rules with ease. Gritty like sawdust, but smoother than silk. Words spill out, whipped up, honeyed and milk. The show takes on galaxies, king of the scene. Fusion of rhythms, a genre-grafted dream. Scott Starboard. Every pulse and sound, a radiant glow. It's the Scott Starboard. Now giddy up, get down, and let that energy grow.
Yo, let's go. I hope I'm doing this right. Let's see what happens tonight. Thank you for being here. I am Scott Starboard. This is the Scott Starboard Show. Doing our thing. There's all types of fun shit going on. Some not so fun for other people, but we'll have fun at their expense. Thank you guys for real so much for being here. I love you guys. I hope my mic's good. I tried to work on it a little last night. And I actually did some other work trying to get, our Chat Rat Queen co-host up here. And, of course, other guests. And, I don't want anybody else to feel left out. But, the royal one must co-host. I hope this damn mic's working. Let me make sure. Ooh, it sounds good. It sounded good, baby. Listen, there was so much stuff. I critique myself so bad. I said it a million times. I'm my worst critic, okay? And I'm looking and listening to my stuff, and I'm like, man, there's so much work I gotta do. But you know what? I shouldn't feel so bad, because I know I got struggle streams. I love that Morgan named them struggle streams. That shit is friggin' perfect. But I forgot to mention, Alex the other day, Alex Stein, was doing his weekly visit on to his weekly appearance on Bubba the Love Sponge. And on Bubba's end they had problems, and on Alex's end they had microphone problems. And I was like, I know everybody's all upset, and I've been in Alex's shoes many a time now, so I know how it feels to struggle stream. And believe me, I love Alex, and I felt terrible for him, but it was like, it kind of made me feel a little good. I ain't gonna lie, it made me feel a little good. I'm like, oh, thank God I'm not the only one struggle streaming. But he's the pip on the blip. He got that shit fixed real quick. And then it happened during the debate the other night. I was gonna cover the debate, but the Karen Reed trial started today, and you guys know I'm all about freeing Karen Reed, so I'm not gonna take up too much of your time. I know. I hear from a lot of people. They're like, stick to funny shit. It actually really is. There is funny parts. It's a serious matter. There's a Boston cop beaten and killed and left for dead in the front lawn of 34 Fairview Road in Canton, Mass. And they're blaming it on his girlfriend, who did not do it. Case closed. But we're going to check out Alan Jackson today. Now, Alan Jackson is her, main attorney, super powerful LA lawyer attorney. I'll save my stuff for a little bit. Shannon Sharp is in the news again. I think that'll be where my comedy side comes in tonight, because I think it's hilarious. I mean, the allegations are serious again. Not fun, but you'll see why. Hopefully you'll see why. But I have to always make sure everybody knows that I stream Monday through Thursday, but Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, we pre-game and tailgating for prime time with Alex Stein. We are building it up. Let's get that party going for the one and only man. Now, we end 5 minutes early. So it's 6 to 6:55-ish, around there. I try to end just right after 6:55. So nobody, because we human beings have short attention spans. So I try to like leave it right up to the moment that Mr. Golden Content himself, Alex Stein, starts his show. Whilst, but I don't want to leave you hanging too long. So, it's like, click over there. Oh, by the way, mods, Matthew Adams, Bad Buddhist, of course, Morgan. Who else did I make? I'm pretty sure I made Dark Man Steve a mod. He's never modded before, so, give him a break a little bit. You know what I mean? I'm not going to put too much on him. But if you guys can link Alex's show on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, that'd be dope. I can do it, but I'm already struggle streaming. So I'm a freaking mess. But that's how that goes. Before we get into the festivities, I want to check on the chat because I love you guys so much. I love you guys so much. Matthew Adams. My boy, Matthew. What is good? Matthew says Shannon Sharp with the OnlyFans girl in the iPhone 16s. Oh my gosh, Shannon Sharp. I think I'm going to try and show a video I made about Shannon Sharp and I almost said Skip Bayless. And Stephen A. Smith. I think I did that impression for so many years now that I sound like Stephen A. Smith when I talk regularly. Regularly. Now I'm sounding like Bubba the Love Sponge. Bubba the Love Sponge is so funny. Oh my God. He reminds me of Archie Bunker. I know that's an old-timey thing, but it's a timeless classic, ladies and gentlemen. All in the Family, Archie Bunker would like mispronounce words, and it just made it so much special. I don't know. It's got a soft spot in the old heart. Her Majesty, the one and only Shadrach Queen Morgan Elizabeth. Thank you for being here. I love you, girl. Airplane Willie, my boy. I feel extra special because Airplane Willie's been super busy at work, and I hate that for you, brother. And then, at night, he's got to get to bed because he got to wake up early, so he's missing DMS, and he usually catches little Steiny. But I get the sweet spot, so I feel special. Airplane Willie asked, Scott, are you going to do any IRL streaming in Vegas? And to that, I say, my good sir, hell yeah! We're going to do it. The problem is, it's 3 hours earlier because Vegas is right in the meaty curve of the California time zone. So I'm not going to be going exactly at 6. That's it's not good for quality control, but it's still going to be fun as shit. And you guys can watch the show later if you guys missed it live. I'm going to definitely go on YouTube. Streaming IRL on YouTube, vlogging it from Vegas from the Chat Rat meetup. But I'm going to also try and go live on Twitter as well. So we'll see if that plan happens with Mr. Struggle Stream himself. I'm going to try. And like Morgan just said, 4 more days, baby. I can't believe it's 4 more days. This is wild. The days are dragging by, Airplane Willie. They kind of, in a way they do, in a way they don't. Airplane's like the last few days before a trip, you really want to go on suck. Listen, I'm ready. I am ready. Morgan's like, did a boatload of laundry. I was like, yo! The fat pig, Mr. Punk Ass himself. The fat pig calls me Cake Boss. Ban him if he calls me Cake Boss. I'm only kidding. We love the fat pig. I'm like, I don't see Cake Boss, but I mean, I've been called worse. Do your worst, fat pig. And wait till I can figure this out and do hosting. I'm going to have you up here. And I'm going to defend my boy. Because you went on Steve's last... Steve, Dark Man Steve did good defending himself against you. And your attacks. Your vicious and unwarranted attacks. Actually, I agreed with everything you said. I'm sorry, DMS. Freaking the fat pig. I agreed with everything he was saying. I'm like, oh no. I actually, towards the end, now I don't know if DMS changed his mind on the whole. All right, so the argument, I gotta explain it now. I open my big mouth. the little debate we were having was Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. Is that his name? Metzger? I don't know what the hell his last name is. I apologize. I'll see you up there in heaven and, give you a hug there, Austin. If we're probably going to be in way different sections up there, but if we cross souls, if our souls cross paths, I'll be like, my bad. I keep forgetting your last name. I think it is Austin Metcalf. Anyway, DMS sounded like he was defending Carmelo Anthony's right to stab the dude because they were both students and that Austin should have went and got a teacher or somebody else. And listening to him over and over and explain it and maybe re-explain it a little bit, I do understand what he means. Like, if you're in that dude comment, see, Carmelo was a little pussy-ass bitch. Pardon the that's French for anybody who doesn't know that language. If the races were switched, I don't think any white people would be defending Austin. They'd be like, dude, that kid's a pussy. Why would Austin didn't swing on him. He didn't do that. He put his hand on his shoulder. I heard it was elbow, but it is true. He put it on his elbow and said, come on, get out of here, dude. Now, this punk, Carmelo Anthony, comes from a different state. He doesn't go to either one of the schools in the track meet, and he's got a big-ass duffel bag. I don't care. I don't know this for a fact, but I'm telling you right now, that kid was up to no damn good, and he was stealing. So, I think that dude Austin had all the right in the world. But once the dude stuck his hand in the bag and was like, do something. I agree with DMS, because now I understand what DMS meant. I think I do. Is that at that point in time, it's two peers, and they're both young kids. So, the kid, Carmelo Anthony, had no right whatsoever to even be there, let alone stab a kid who didn't even harm him. So I understand what DMS is saying. I do. But the Fat Pig, you did really good dogging on my boy DMS. Love me a shit show, my boy! Oh my God, my boy. Yo, Tommy! My boy! So what's up, Scott Starboard, my brother? I can't stay, but I wanted to hit the like button to help out the algorithm. I watched the trial from the beginning till the end today. Everyone have a great night. Tommy2274, I love you, brother. Thank you so much. I didn't get to watch from the start. Well, I ended up watching from the start, but I had to finish watching Bubba. And so after Bubba the Love Sponge, I went over to the Glera. The Glera. I think the Glera is from South or North Carolina, something like that. Away to Tennessee, maybe. But Boston has adopted the Glera, and of course we don't pronounce our R's, so he's the Glera, the Glera. And sometimes he talks a little bit too much during the trial. We're trying to hear Alan Jackson owning these chuckaluckas. But it was bomb. That shit was bomb. Bob Cook. I love you, Bob. Thank you for being here. I love you, brother. Fat Pig's I owned him. Don't get don't get too cocky there, Fat Pig. Dave, speaking of the angel, I'm not going to say devil. Speaking of my boy, my brother from another mother, Dark Match, Dave, I love you, man. Thank you for being here. TMS is you didn't own shiz. Now, to be fair, I didn't understand what you meant, DMS, but by the end, I actually did. Because me and Rainey were in the comment section uh-oh, that ain't right. You wrong. It was fun, though. And it's all love. Guess what? Even if we disagree on something, I don't care. My wife and I are simpatico. We are yin and yang. But there's some things that she likes that I don't like. I end up liking them out. She loves the Bee Gees. I know a lot of people would be like, that's lame and gay and blah, blah, blah. But, because the disco era was kind of, flimsy and a bag of sticks. But, bundle of sticks, actually, to be correct. I don't care if the dude sing like that. That Bee Gees a badass. And I didn't think so when I first met my wife. So she talked me into it, too. She's changed my mind. She's pulling a Steven Crowder on me. Wait, all right. I gotta let DMS defend himself. He's like, I was not saying it was okay to stab. I know you weren't. He's like, I was saying the white kid escalated it with physical contact, then Carmella escalated it with the knife. Both wrong, very simple. You are correct, sir. Ding, 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 ding. You are right. But that's not how it was coming across at the beginning. That's not how it came across, fella. But you're right. And that's what I was trying to say. Like, but towards the end, because both of you guys, you and the Fat Pig were just throwing, hurling funny insults back and forth at each other. But you finally explained yourself. And I agree with you 1,000%, by the way. But that's the Fat Pig. You are my topic for tonight. Why the Fat Pig is wrong. Yes! I am officially a content creator. I created content for DMS to own the Fat Pig tonight. Oh my God. Oh, my big face is still on the screen. You guys didn't tell me. I gotta get my big, fat, ugly face off the screen. My Cake Boss fan. Apparently I'm Cake Boss. Or is it just my voice? I don't know. Cake Boss, he's from Philly. He's from South Philly. I don't know. I've hung around. I lived in New York for a minute. I lived in Philly for a little minute. So I guess I got that. And like I was saying yesterday, I was very highly. I wouldn't say I was raised by Italians, but I was highly influenced by the local Italianos. So, I don't know. My accent's all over the place. When I get angry, I turn into it like a black American slash Italian. I don't know. I'm like, forget about it. Hey, I can't say the word on hand. Never mind. Yeah, by the way, I'm not, like, I don't want to get booted, but I grew up saying the N-word all the time. Like, and me and all my friends, whichever skin color, like that was a term of endearment for me in my time. Back in my day, the N-word was a compliment. So let me see what I got. I don't even know what I got. Let me see what I got. Yeah, but it's funny because I'm watching all these other streamers like have little mess ups, and I'm like freaking out. It freaked out so bad. I'm like, I don't even want to bring Morgan up as a co-host until I've nailed it down completely. And maybe now I've been rethinking it all day. I almost forgot where I was going with that thing earlier. It's like, you know what? The hell with this. We got to try it again soon. We got to try. Maybe this Thursday we should try it again, right? Because it's the last stream before Vegas. We'll give it a try. What the hell now? Let's give it a try. All right, we did the Pope stuff. Mel Gibson. All right. Should we get right into this? Let's get right into this. See, I wish we could play the whole entire thing. It's already 6:20. Why are you people letting the time go so fast? Ugh. All right, let me see. Let's effing go. Alan Jackson with the fiery start to the defense's opening statement. Now you have our attention. Let's go. Listen. You got, I don't have the guy's name ready or anything, but this dude, I've been saying his name for months now. Alisi. Karen Reed's got like 6 lawyers now. Yannetti's from Boston. He's great. He's just like a nice guy that gets to the point, and he'll hurt you. Now, Alan Jackson, this dude, he's like the slick LA lawyer who's just going to come out and win that case no matter what. Then you got this dude, Alisi, and he's from New York. And he's my favorite out of all of them, okay? Alan Jackson, if you're watching or you hear this somehow, please don't be mad at me for this. This is just my opinion. I don't think you did the greatest job in the first trial. That doesn't mean you didn't do an amazing job. I just think you could have did way better. And today's opening statement is 1,000% proof. I'm like, oh my God, make sure my mic's on. I'm talking to myself. I think Auntie Beverage, Judge Beverly Cannoni, She's a total corrupt piece of human trash, and she is corrupt, and she's an idiot, and it just sucks that she has to be the one to host both of these trial 1 and 2 for Karen Reed. She doesn't allow certain things, and it just sucks. You can tell she's super biased. Honestly, she should have recused herself of this case a long time ago. Her father's got interests with these people. It's just unbelievable. And her bias is completely, painfully obvious. So I actually think that her disgusting, corrupt, biased behavior in the first trial and all the little court, cases and hearings leading up to today made you, Mr. Alan Jackson, the best lawyer out of all of them. Because I was like Elise overall. And now I think you have surpassed even Elise. And all you guys are up there on Mount Rushmore. Today's Mount Rushmore, it's Elise, Yannetti, Alan Jackson. Miss Little's still good. But I think she's got a while to go. She's still kind of, but there's nothing wrong with her. She's fantastic. But I think Beverly can only be as corrupt as she did, and forcing you, Mr. Alan Jackson, to jump literally through hoops, through spaghetti-o hoops, you know what I mean? Made you a trillion times better of a lawyer, and you were already great, bro. I'm not insulting you, so don't take it that way. I hope you agree with me if you ever see this thing, because this, maybe I should just find fuck it, we're doing live. We're doing it Bill O'Reilly style. Where is the goodie room? Where's the goodie room? Let's go. Let's just walk. I'm just going to go straight to the sauce. To the sauce, boss. Since I'm the cake boss. Thanks a lot, fat pig. Come on now. Come on now. I'm all glitchy. Why am I glitchy? Let's go. Let's find this thing. Alan Jackson's opening statements in court. All right, let's go. Can't read second. I'm not kidding you. It was so good. I was just going to talk about it. It was it's long, so of course my dumb self doesn't have enough time. Plus, we got to get to Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp's like, Skip, I'm not gay, Skip. It's like Shannon Sharp, just admit you're gay. Who cares? Nobody cares if you're gay, bro. Where the fuck? Where the hell? Oh my God, I hate this. I should have been prepared. It's not my fault. Yes, it is. Now you guys can see. Oh, you can't even see my shit? What the? Oh my goodness, gravy. Ta-da! All right, I'm struggle streaming here, people. Now you can see everything I look. This is the Glera. What up, Glera? Where do we go? What do we do? See, a lot of these jerk offs will the hell is it? Court TV will copyright strike me. I think Law and Crime's cool, right? If you guys want me to shout you out. Because honestly, if you copyright strike my stream, my broke-ass stream that I make no money at, what I will do is I will take, and it might not be yours, Court TV, I am going to make a banner, and I'm going to put my big, stupid, fat face logo right there, and it'll say, Karen Reed Murder Trial, Scott Starboard Special, something. Don't copyright strike me. I don't even make money at this. All right. Oh, snapperoonies. I got to do something. A little spring cooking, cleaning over here. It's already on there. The audio's on there. What the heck? All right. I just want to. Well, it's a little snippet, like maybe like 2 minutes. You guys know me. I try not to do long things. Song blue. Hey, what the chicken bucket, babe? Oh my glob, this dude crushed it. Now, in the first one, it was what the heck is his name? Oh my god. This guy's Brennan. They got a new. He's like he was Whitey Bulger, fucking Whitey Bulger kid. He was Whitey Bulger. I'm gonna pronounce my R's. He was Whitey Bulger's. He's a defense attorney for like crooked mobsters and corrupt people, like Whitey Bulger. And
and she sees the defendant lying.
Hey, I was talking there, buddy. In the Commonwealth of Massachusetts, they freaking hire this guy because the last guy, what the hell was his name? Lanky Box? I forget what his name. I think we used to nickname him. I'd probably name him. Oh, no, this is Hanky Box, Lanky Box over here. Shout out to Lanky Box. We love you. I'm sorry to give them your nickname. You guys are the best. It's kid content, but it's fun. It's fun. Lanky Box. Hank Brennan's a piece of crap. This guy's trying to help people like, Whitey Bulger get off. Damn, Lang. It was started with an L, and the attorney for the defense for the prosecution last trial was a total donkey. He was an absolute worthless donkey ass. He was terrible, and this guy is a pro. He came out so flat today. I swear, I was thinking to myself, does this guy know Karen Reed's innocent and he's just kind of throwing this case? It really feels like that at times because it's like, dude, you're supposed to be better than that chump last, trial. I thought for a couple of reasons this might be cool to watch because I do a piss poor job at explaining the whole Karen Reed thing, I think. I mean, Morgan knows because she's been hearing me saying this shit for 2 years. But, and Bad Buddhist, too, is hearing me whine about it. Not whining, but, But let's have the king himself, Alan Jackson, whose crown tilted a little bit, and he took that shit up, shined it up, and he's the king again. This dude is not effing around. I love it. He knows Karen Reed is innocent. When you have all of OJ's lawyers knew he was guilty, but they are so good that they were like, look at the cops are racist. If the cops are racist, you must let OJ out and disgrace us. You know what I mean? It was like they couldn't really argue the merits of the case, and they all knew he was guilty. This dude and all of Karen Reed's lawyers are so bloody passionate about this. I am telling you that she did not do it. I already told you guys the ARCA scientists from the FBI who gets stiffies just thinking about putting innocent people away in jail. Anybody in jail. The FBI loves ruining people's lives. Even they found that John O'Keefe never got hit by a car. None of his injuries, he never got hit by a car, and that Karen's SUV never hit anybody, never mind John O'Keefe. So, game over. Get out of here, YouTube. Nobody wants your YouTube TV. All right, let's watch a little snippet because I'm blabbing too long, like I always do, because I'm the cake boss.
There was no collision with John O'Keefe. There was no collision. There was no collision. John O'Keefe did not die from being hit by a vehicle. Period. The facts will show that. The evidence will show that. The data will show that. The science will show that. And the experts will tell you that. You'll learn that the Commonwealth has pinned its entire case on a brazen and a flawed assertion that is untethered, unconnected to the facts and to the evidence. And their assertion is contrary to science. Because at the end of the day, folks, There was no collision with John O'Keefe. So how did we end up here? How does Karen Reed end up sitting in that chair on trial for an event that literally never happened? Well, the evidence is going to explain it. And it can be summed up in the following text message at the very beginning of this investigation. A text message of a now fired Massachusetts State Police officer named Michael Proctor. He was the lead investigator on this case, and he was talking about a fellow officer, a fellow cop, who owned the property where John O'Keefe's body was found. Text message with a buddy. Question: is the homeowner going to catch any shit? Answer: nope. He's a Boston cop too. That quote defines the lack of integrity of the Commonwealth's entire case, its entire investigation, and this prosecution. During the
Brian Albert, Brian Higgins, and Colin Albert beat his ass. They would. I don't think that they meant to kill him. I don't. But some evidence points to that they really did mean to beat his ass and kill him. I think the reason why all those people in the house hid the fact that Colin O'Keefe was in the house at the time that John O'Keefe was in the house is because Colin Albert is a fake ass wannabe thug pussy ass bitch beta boy who, while the two guys were, while Brian Albert and Brian fuck the other dude were fighting John O'Keefe, Colin's pussy ass clocked him in the back of the head with dumbbells. That's, we don't know if that's exactly what he used, but that's kind of the going rate, if you will. So that's what happened. The freaking trial was fired today. It was a long opening statement, and then they had this Weasel dude on. I'll skip to Weasel Boy. Ready? This is a fucking firefight. Pardon my French. I'm bilingual. Pardon me. What the hell? You speaking Francais? Parlez-vous français? This little twerp. I say little twerp. He's probably like 32 or something. I think he's like 20-something or whatever the fuck he is. But this guy is a piece of human trash. He's lying. I'll tell you guys the truth. This dude gets caught literally lying on the stand. I wish I had 3 hours to diagnose this with you, but unfortunately it's 6:33, and that means that we got 20 minutes left. So I gotta hurry up because I screw up all the time. We got to get to Shannon Sharp. But real quick, Timothy Nuttall all over the place on the stand today. He's like, lying all over the joint. Just a complete loser.
I kind of got up to kind of look around real quick. I went over to the individuals, the three individuals that were there, and just said, hey, I just have found no signs of life. We're going to see the next steps. And as I was saying that was when Anthony Flamati, who is the lead paramedic on this, made the decision this is a workable cardiac arrest.
Let me ask you two questions. The first is, as a paramedic firefighter, are there times when you're the lead paramedic on a call?
Yes, sir.
And so it changes call by call, but this one was firefighter or paramedic Flamati's lead?
Correct. He was the lead paramedic on this call.
There are other times when you're the lead and firefighter or paramedic Flamati is on your...
flying shit, who cares?
And then we back off and let Good Samaritan take over.
Okay. When the defendant told you that she hit him, did that have any significance to you?
No, sir.
Did it reconcile with the injuries that you saw before you that Mr. O'Keefe was suffering from?
No, sir.
And so at that point, was that information insignificant in perspective of your care?
Objection. Sustained.
Okay. What role did that information play in your care after the defendant told you she hit him? How did that contribute or not contribute to what you were doing?
It really didn't help at the time. Again, we weren't really. I wasn't able to chase.
it didn't help at the time. See, this is a long whole damn process. I wish I could live stream it so we could really get into it. This kid is lying his ass off. He never reported that Karen Reed went up to him and said, he says that Karen Reed went up to him last trial and said, I hit him. But now in this one he says, she came up to me and said, I hit him. And they show the video where she was never even near him. And this liar's on the stand, and it was freaking wild. Damn it, I wish I had time to truly go through this shit. Let me see if this is a little part.
Anatomically correct
No.
language. So from shoulder to wrist, where were the scratches that you noted?
There were several. As I noted, they were...
Baba fucking liar. Come on.
He ended up driving Ambulance 1 to Good Samaritan.
And ambulance 1 was which ambulance?
Ambulance 1 was...
I don't have the times. I don't have the freaking times. I've been missing the chat. My bad, guys. Oh, Big E. Big E's in the house. We love Big E. I need a Bubba air horn. Burr, burr. Love y'all, man. So much. Damn it. Damn, I missed a lot of chats. Hold on. I can't. I stink at these. Steve, what's your topic today? His topic is owning your ass, TFP. DMS should do a podcast with Charlie. Oh, Big E. No, not Charlie. Charlie is a dude that calls in a Bubba and like thinks that he, for some reason, and he has zero experience, should be a part of the show, on the show, a broadcaster on the show. I don't even think that I should be able to. I know I could. And I'm sure, people like Charlie have it in their mind. But it's like, guess what, Charlie? You got to friggin' do it a little bit of yourself. Go and get your own podcast like me and DMS did. DMS did it first. And hone your craft, buddy. Charlie sucks. The dude, he calls into Bubba's show. Bubba, rejects him very nicely. And then he's like, well, you're not even that big anymore. It used to be millions of people knew you, and now it's not really that much. And Bubba's like, oh, really? And you want to be on this show, though, don't you? Click. It's like, dude, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. Dagnabbit. Scott, the professional yapper. I be yapping and the crapping and the yapping. I think Parappa the Rapper, if you guys remember that old game. I'll do your show, Cake Boss. We can debate about fondant and modeling chocolate. The Fat Pig's got some skills. I love a good shit talk. Damn, I had to reset my thing and now I lost everything. What are you doing? Oh, I mean, the podcast with Charlie is a hilarious idea. It is kind of hilarious. I would say maybe half an episode of DMS's show should be with Charlie. Charlie the Cake Boss. Morgan, that's what Cake Boss uses. Yeah, chocolate fondant. It doesn't even taste good. It makes cakes look amazing though. My nephew had a what the hell are they called? The dogs. Paw Patrol. I just got a strike on my channel. And it was sick. I was like, holy crap! Everything looked real. It looked amazingly real. Oops, that's not what I gotta do. I gotta go back here and bada bing, and there we go. I gotta drop this Italian thing. It's driving me crazy. So I mean that's what happened today. But in the Karen Reed stuff, and now they got this other broad in there who used to wanna bang John O'Keefe, and she hated Karen Reed, and she's friends with all the murderers. So I don't know. She's gonna get freaking owned tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be sick. I'll just give you guys little updates. I won't go this long. It's already 6:40. I mean, come on. 6:55, we switching to Stein, so I gotta get my stuff going here. What is his name? Shannon. That should all I need. There you go. Shannon Sharp leak. So Shannon Sharp faked a... In my opinion, I should say, because the dude's millions of dollars. So what happened? A woman's claiming that he graped her. But then he released it. He's like, I'll take you to trial. I ain't paying you nothing, girl. And it's like, in my opinion. All right, wait. Let me finish this. Damn it! I should have prepared better. I told you guys I should have prepared better. Everything I know about Shannon Sharpe has been told to me against my will. Oh God, Shannon Sharpe, a freaky frog. Come on, he like, come on, Skip. Come on, Skip. Dag nabbit. Oh, shit. Shannon is 54-year-old retired athlete, rich, successful, and very well known, and was effing an 19-year-old OnlyFans girl. Monique told his ass to leave him hoes alone, and he refused. Now look at him. At least 30-plus years would have been accepted. I don't understand. So, I'll just have to tell you, since nobody wants to give me the damn story nice and laid out for me. Shannon Sharpe's like, Skip, I told you I wasn't gay, Skip. Shannon Sharpe, nasty ass boy. So, this is what happened, dang it. Shannon Sharpe messing around with some 19-year-old OnlyFans girl, and he's like, tricking her and telling her he's gonna like wife her up because she keeps saying, I want your baby gravy. Give me your baby gravy, girl. I want you to choke me. Choke me and stuff me with gravy like it's Thanksgiving food. And he's like, yeah. Oh shit. This is perfect. Oh my God. I think the chick was black too though. I don't know. Who knows? Who knows with them OnlyFans hoes? So, like any normal celebrity knows, just pay the chick off. She's got like a high-powered attorney who's like, he's representing all the girls and guys that are making, court filings against P. Diddy. Like, this dude's like a pretty big-time attorney. All you had to do was be like, all right, here's, $700,000. That's not good enough. All right, fine. Here's the 1.5 million. Leave me alone. The dude's worth hundreds of millions of dollars, right? It's so weird because they saved their text messages from 2023. I think it was towards the end of 2023. This is just my 2 cents because everybody, like Cat Williams and a bunch of other people, like, we know you low down. We know you low down, Shannon. Everybody know you low down. You getting dirty like that. And guess what? Who cares? And he's like, I know, I like the ladies and stuff like that. Like, boobies feel like a bag of sand, Cat. What do you think, Cat? I love a bag of sand. And it's like, he just doesn't sound natural. Now, Shannon Sharpe came out with this thing a while back, about a year, not even a year ago. Let me go and find my thing. I made this little silly thing. Hey, what are you doing? I said, go, what? No, stop it. There we go. Kind of something sort of like this. Hit it. So, that's what I wanted. There you go. Oh, shit. Yeah, we got to get into that, too. Damn, we got like 10 minutes. I'll be quick. So, Shannon Sharpe, it's so fake. I'm sorry. There was like an Instagram thing that came out where he accidentally went live on Instagram. You couldn't see anything, but you could hear it. And he's like having, cloatus or whatever it's called with the female. Everybody, especially, Black Twitter and all, everybody is like, Shannon, you're gay. Who cares if you're gay? And he's like, I ain't gay. I like women. And the next thing you know, there's a leaked sex sound tape, whatever you want to call it. So I thought I was a funny guy. Where's my stuff? Come on, where's my Shannon Sharpe? You guys should check out my media stuff sometime. Sometimes I go through it and I'm like, damn. Sometimes I even make myself laugh. Where do we go now? Oh, where do we go? Oh, don't show that jerk off. Not Beetlejuice. He's the man. I don't even want to have B. He's not even a jerk. Yeah, sometimes a jerk off, but look at this Auntie Beverage. I made that myself. She's like, the court is adjourned so I can get super drunk blasted. Damn, where is it? It's been a long time. Didn't feel like it's been that long. Banned by Owen Benjamin. Fuck you, Owen Benjamin. I don't know why so many people love that dude. He's a beta. I barely said 2 words to the dude. I didn't even say 2 words to him. I was talking to somebody else, replying to somebody else in the thing. Damn, I feel like this is way too... Maybe it's not. Maybe it's down here. This is Michael Meatball Morrissey, the guy who... he's the head of the Commonwealth of Persecutors. Dang, where is it? Oh, why can't I be more prepared in life? Why? Yeah, there's some crazy stuff on here. Come on, Skip. Where is it, Skip? Get out of here. No, I don't want your security. Where do we go? Yow. Come on, where is it? We gotta find this. Any second now. Let's go. Where is it? This DMS. Oh, my goodness. Everything's all laggy. Oh, it was right around that time. Come on. Oh, my God. Where is it? Where is it? Shannon Sharp, damn it. I'm going to give up, and it's probably like one more swipe down. That's my fear. Oh, my good gracious. I was hoping to find it, too, because then we could see the time period when it was. Oh, my goodness. Well, you can see what I'm into, I guess, anyway. I am going to go nuts! Alright, so I made this little stupid funny thing about Shannon Sharp banging Stephen A. Smith, and he's like, be careful back there. And I thought it was funny. So Shannon Sharp released this, you can't go on Instagram Live without hitting like 3 or 4 buttons. That you can't butt dial your way into a live stream on an IG. So that came out. Then, on Bubba's show today, they were talking about too. Why didn't he just settle? Not Dr. Dan's brother, Jay Diaco. He's a lawyer. They're all lawyers and docs and everything. They know. They're like, why wouldn't you just settle? And I think it's because nobody fell for your crap, Shannon Sharp, and we didn't believe your fake hoax, because he's like, oh, girl. And she's like, oh, my God, look at that big monster you got. And he's like, it's a big monster, right, girl? Look how big my monster is. And he's like, oh, yeah. And she's like, oh. It was so fake, it wasn't even sound real. And nobody believed Shannon Sharp's fake video. First of all, Shannon, just if you're gay, who cares? Kanye just came out. Kanye don't give no shits. He said, fuck it. He's like, I did shit with my cousin. Come on, Shannon. Get that baby oil and come out with me, you slippery bastard. And Shannon's like, I didn't do nothing. I think, I could be wrong. I'm not saying I know for sure. But I think this lawsuit is another fake ass thing, because all the brothers were saying that he was a low down brother, meaning, he's gay, right around the beginning of 2023. And all these texts just happen to come out. I swear this is so fake. I could be wrong. Feels fake to me. And it's like, oh, you were supposed to love me. And then her excuse was that the girl that he was, the 19-year-old girl that Shannon Sharp was sexting with and having real sex in real life with, sounds like prostitution thing too, because she's like, you better pay me $25,000 per cheek. And he's like, girl, I got that $50K, because I'm going to get up on them cheeks and shit. And it's like, it sounds so fake. Just to me, I don't know, sound like some bunch of bullshit. That's what I think anyway. I can't find the damn video, so there you go. That's that. What do we got? 5 minutes? Let's have some fun. M. Sensei! Babudas! Let's go! Rainy! Rainy, my girl! The only real estate person you need, except for other realtors that we know and we love to. Big Turk, my boy! Stacy G, I almost didn't see you. I love you, Stacy. Thank you. Hello, driving. I'll chat afterwards. Drive safe. We need you. Be safe. Some of Scott's impressions are spot on. Thank you, TMS. Speaking of which, there was one thing that I saw. I'm so fucking bad at faking. Somebody's here. They just want to tell you about their new song. I have paid promotions on my stream, and this is one of them. Here you go. Got a new song out. I'm trying to reveal it on Starboard, and it goes something like this: glug glug glug, my cousin. Glug glug glug, my cousin. Yeah, grab the ball. Oh my! I'm sorry. I tried. I don't even know if the mic's working. Oh my god! Every time I look at it, I forget everything I was gonna say. It looks so stupid. Oh my god! Sorry. All right, smelling. I'm smelling Scott. Yo, Big Tech, thank you for being here. I love you, man. It's been my favorite show you've done so far. Love you, Rainey. I don't even know if you're talking to me, but I'm going to take it. And I'm stealing that comment. I'm like, I better make sure I'm still alive. Here we go. All right, my shit sound good, and that's loud. When I'm listening to the replay, I'm like, man, it's so quiet. And, like, I fixed it because Ronnie, Veronica, and Abel, you get blamed even though you didn't do it. She told me to switch my microphone to solo right in the front. So it's like, I'm like, hey, I'm not gonna, you know what I mean? And now I can be like, yeah. So that's how that goes. Shit, I better hurry up. We got 3 minutes left. Let's get to Alex's thing real quick. Dag nabbit, you guys are making me run late. It is not my fault. First of all, Alex, oh god, I still got this mess on here. All that mess made me waste time. I pity the fool made me waste time. Yeah, this Boston cop, wimps. Who needs the Austin Metcalfs of the world when you have these productive, well-respected members of the community? And they just pick on this little white boy cop. Man, Boston cops used to be called Billy Badasses. You know why? Because they had billy clubs that had a metal weight on it, and they'd get the bing. They'd be like, "What are you doing here, buddy? Huh? Bucket to go." They didn't. You get whacked and thrown in a paddy wagon. It's a little crappy truck that fits like 4 people snugly, but they put about 35 drunks in it every single night. Real quick, one thing I was going to just mention real quick. Supposedly, according to Raw Alerts, I don't know if we can trust that dude anymore. I don't see why not, but I don't know. Our Robert F. Kennedy Jr. has officially announced that as effective 4 p.m. today, artificial dyes will be banned from all food products. So go out and buy all the Doritos you can because all the arsenic and whatever the hell else poison coloring they make, that shit gone bye-bye. We're going to finally make America a little bit more healthy. Alex wants Tom Homan not to deport big booty Latinas. Please go watch this. We love Rita. We love you, Rita. Sam Hyde, mad funny shit. He's like, open this and accidentally, immediately scrubbed to the part where Jordan B. Peterson is talking. He's talking about people who say that Christ is king are narcissistic psychopathy. And he's like, come on, man, hang it up already. We agree, Sam. We agree. Klaus Schwab, he stepped down the other day, and now him and his wife are about to go bye-bye. Shit, we got a minute left. Damn it, I always do this. Tim Cass was on in the White House briefing, and he went in there, and he's like, man, buy my coffee. Oh, no, that's the quartering. Oh, no, I love both you guys. I'm just being a wise ass. Shit. Mad props. Super shout out to JVT. JVT, it's been a while since you had a banger content, and that's not to say anything bad. I know you get the baby at home. We love baby Tiffany. I'm talking quick because we got to go, but let's watch this real quick. Boop. We got time.
Can the big booty Latinas stay? Yeah, Alex Stein immigration plan. Look it up.
Big booty Latinas can stay. Protect big booty Latinas. AOC, my favorite big booty Latina.
So no big booty Latinas getting deported. Alex Stein plan. Thank you, Tom. Don't deport big booty Latinas.
Yo, massive W. JVT, Jimmy, we love you. Yo, that was a instant classic. Good for you. This is what's going on right about now. We got to get going. Simona Magnetina. Yo, I didn't even realize she's Italiana. I hope she is anyway, because, we have a little Italiano team going on. It's a pizza pie. We spit in the pies. I love Italians. God love all yous. Let's go check out Simona Magnetina. Magnetina? I don't really know. But we'll go on Alex and Stein's show and find out. We got like 4 minutes to get over there. We'll be fine. Thank you guys. I love every single one of you. This is fun. I couldn't do it without you guys. I mean, I could, but I'd be all by myself. And I'd be in tears. I'd be in tears all by myself. I'll be back obviously tomorrow at 6 p.m. But Jack, you know what to do. Alex is next. Doc matches after that. Tomorrow morning, Bubba's on. I'm on at 6. Alex at 7. And Doc Matt Steve on again at 8. I freaking love every one of yous. One of y'all, if you're, I think Morgan already did, but, she put Alex's show in the link. Please head over there. I'll be over there in a second, and then I'll be in the chat and Doc Match's show. I love you guys so much. I love you all. Manja so much. I love you. All right, go.